today we are continuing with Outer Worlds. And I think I've got all of the... I think I finished all of the side quests in Stellar Bay. I think that's all done. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, so I think all of the side quests in Stellar Bay should be done. We've now just got some bits of... There's the whole sort of like southeast part of the map to explore that I didn't before. So I'll be getting a good look around here to see what we can find. And I'm gonna take Nyoka around for a little bit, but I think we're gonna switch back to Parvati as soon as we've sort of dragged her around here. Cool. Let's head outside. Parvati had, Nyoka had pretty good weapons, I think, so I don't need to worry about kitting her out with anything. No idea how much more the game I've got left to go. It feels like, I think there's, like 2 more planets to have a look at. So maybe a couple more streams. May get it done this week. I do like to meander a little bit, though. I don't like to rush these things. I need to fill my backpack full of goodies that I don't have any intention of using. We haven't even met Auntie Cleo yet, assuming we even
Join me for
meet
a
her.
second, will you?
Oh, hello, Nyoka.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Right, we'll get that one out of the way first then. Does that count as a companion quest? Star-Crossed Troopers. I like a Starship Troopers reference. Can't go wrong with that. Whereabouts on the map are we looking here? Right, so that's right down there. Okay, so we might as well... I'll explore on the way down.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Let's send them in.
Here we go! Covering you!
forgotten how to play this already. I haven't. It's all good.
I love a good fight.
It's all good. No need to panic. Where did the body go? Thank you. I've been chomping at the bit to play this again. Can I go up here? Yeah, oh god, I can go all the way around here. Right, time to scrape the edges of the map again. See what I can find. I think I went down there before, didn't I? Yeah, it's just by the sea. Time to save, scum. Probably find another mega mantiqueen or whatever. Seem to be doing alright for ammo. More marauders. I'll leave them be for the moment. I'm sure we'll have some things to fight in a minute. Damn, loads of bodies. We got stew again tonight, guys. I'm very excited for that. Very excited. I've not eaten a lot today, so I'm sort of almost deliberately starving myself. All right, mate. Awesome. I think the last perk I picked up was the thing where if I've got acid on me, I do more damage. But I have got to keep an eye out for shit. Got to keep an eye out for that debuff in the top right. Alright, what have we got over here? Which part of the map are we going to? Oh, it's like a little township over here. Can I get up there? I can. Yeah? No? Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to stand on the boxes. Oh, really, Von? Dude, I was wondering how that game was. It's looked like it's been very good though, from what I've seen of it. How long is it, would you say? Like 10 or 12 hours? No, Cap. Good to see you, dude. I haven't done any quests yet. No. I've only just left Stellar Bay. So you're all good still. How's your weekend, dude? 198. Yeah, let's get rid of... is that post armor damage dealt? Yeah, same on that. Let's get rid of one of those. Highly recommend it. Took 20. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a decent amount of time. What's next on your to playlist? Go on. Anything interesting? Oh, hello. Canid Alpha.
Like a rapt among them. To shreds, you. I kinda have. Don't mess with us.
Wow, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to go. Tons better. I'll just sell that while we're here. It's good. Lots of D&D. Finished out Worlds earlier today. I skipped at least one quest. Oh, Cap, what would you did you like it? Did you like how it ended? Obviously without spoiling things. And dude, D&D. I like D&D, but fuck me, it takes a lot of time to do. A lot of time. Not sure. I was dabbling in the Neo 2 beta a bit. Not sure if I want to pick up Death Stranding or not. Is that because of the reviews, Von? Or just not sure if you fancy that kind of game at the moment? Also, how's Neo 2? Because I still haven't played Neo 1. I'm going to save before I use this. I know Neo 1's the free game at the moment, but it's not something I fancy playing anytime soon. I'm probably going to play Sekiro before I play Neo. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Yet. That building's a no-go. Let's have a butcher's around here. Love a lemon slap. It's more Neo so far, which I like a lot. That's all I kind of expect from it, really. I'm sure they'll just tidy up some of the problems the first game might have had. But most people really enjoyed that first game. Obviously, if they like hard games, because it was dead hard from what I hear. But as long as you go into it expecting that, I don't really see any issues. Liked the ending, but I kind of felt like the end was kind of suddenly in sight and then done. Don't know if I missed tons of quests in the last third of the game, or if the last third is only a 10th in reality. Right, I see what you mean, dude. Yeah, I think it can be difficult to pace an ending in games. I can't remember what it was I played recently that felt like it just kind of ended really suddenly. And then on the other hand, you've got stuff like Judgment, which I felt like it really ramped up the ending really well. It's a shame because you really, I feel like you have to nail your ending. It has to be done well because it's the one thing you'll generally remember about a game, I feel. D&D only takes as much time as you want to invest. True. Whenever we played it, I've only done I've only done sessions with one group of people. Unfortunately, we never finished in the end, but it was always like a 6 to 8 hour jobby. And while I enjoyed it, it was a big time investment. Yeah, Days Gone, that was it, Von. Yeah, that kind of just ended. It felt like the build-up wasn't... I don't know. It might be because it was an open world game, and you can kind of... The build-up depends on how you play it. But that felt like it ended very quickly. You missed having a romance. You like romance in your RPGs. What, in this game, Cap? I understand why if they haven't done that, I understand why they haven't. If there's no need to do it, don't do it. Like, if they're not going to do it well, don't do it at all, I'd say. No point in just chucking it in just as a thing to have. If that makes sense. Like, if they're going to do it, I'd rather they put a bit of time into it and made it make sense and actually worthwhile, rather than just ticking a box of like, yep, romance, done. Tom, how's it going, dude? Bayside Terrace Warehouse. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, I saw Terminator Dark Fate the other day, and you know what? It was actually alright. I kind of went into it not expecting a lot from it, which kind of helped, but yeah, I actually really quite enjoyed myself watching that. Obviously, it's nowhere near Terminator 1 or 2, but it's certainly the best one they've done since 2. And I say this as someone who I quite enjoyed Genesis. I quite enjoyed all of them to a degree, although Salvation is very forgettable. And Terminator 3 has a lot of cringy bullshit in it. But yeah, I was really quite surprised. Well worth the watch if you got some time at the cinema and not sure what to watch. Said they didn't have the time or budget to sort that out. What, the romance stuff on? What's that? Pulse hammer? Might have to break that down. It's not going to ruin my experience that they didn't have it, but doing it properly adds, and I like it. Remember in the FAQ they made companions not romanceable for some reason. Kind of thought it implied you have the option to romance other people. So that's mostly why I noticed. Right, okay. Yeah, I just, I like the fact that they don't feel they have to put it in there. Because that is kind of recent times, that's kind of been like for these kind of RPGs, has been like one of those tick boxes, hasn't it? And I just don't feel like it's always needed. We'll break that open. Got enough mag picks.
How'd you do that so fast?
I'm the best. God, how do they do that so fast? That's not something you want to hear a lot of the time, is it? Ordnance control armor. Is that what I've got on at the moment? I've got standard troop armor. Okay, so this is the next one up. By the looks of it, is it the same? Oh no, that looks... I'd say it looks a bit cooler as well. Yeah, that looks way cooler. Okay, I'm going to upgrade that as my next armor. Once we get to a workbench. Oh shit, I'm too heavy. Oh shit, I didn't put my defective Moon Man helmet on. Bullshit. Ranged weapon spread. That might be something I should give to Nyoka, potentially. Yeah. Seeing as she's got a heavy machine gun. What was that, 30%? Minus 10%. Cool. I'm at the limit again as to what I can carry here. How was my man Arnold? Yeah, he was good, Cap. Yeah, I feel like it's it didn't feel like, it felt, nothing really felt out of place. I know some people have been really angry about Terminator, and I can understand why. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it is, but it's certainly worth a watch. I'd say. I think you'll get something out of it for the most part. I do see like basically every like YouTube review is like, oh, it's fucking shittest film ever. It's like shits on Terminator 2's legacy, and just don't go into it thinking it's going to be better than Terminator 2. I know that's kind of a bit like, oh, but what's the point? It's like you can still have a good film. It's just that's one of the greatest films of all time. It's not really going to... I can't see many films beating that. Aliens and Terminator 2 are like up there for me. Doesn't mean I don't go and see any other film, but just because they're not as good as the best films. Bought your first COD since Blops 2. The shame. Tom, they're good. I know you're only joking, but like, never feel shame for buying a Call of Duty. You play lots of other games. Super interested in your endgame for this planet. I'm really unsure what to do, Cap, honestly. I just need to see the Amber Fall, their side of things, to see where I'm going to go with it. Okay, there's a quest I've clearly not picked up here that I need to grab. That's totally locked. Okay, right. Well, we'll just have to come back here. Something we got to do there. Also, I don't want to provoke a big argument, but I couldn't help but notice your opinion on Last Jedi being controversial. What's your opinion? Oh no, don't worry about that, Cap. I'm quite happy to talk about it. That's a totally separate problem, which I've dealt with privately now. Basically, I liked Last Jedi. It's got some issues, sure, but I liked it, and I know that's an unpopular opinion, or it seems to be an unpopular opinion. But I liked it. What did you think of it? Because So yeah, I know for the most part, people like a lot of people didn't like it. We moved into the house I'm living in now. The garage had a Terminator movie poster in the theatre frame on the wall. Still there. Gone. They had some good taste, apparently. It's a fantastic film. Oh, he didn't have a good time, did he?
Everyone all right?
Yeah, they really didn't have a good time. Not sure where that other body went either. Let's get a shot of that. Oh, hang on, I'm nearly too fat again. Shit, I should have gone to the ship really to chuck some stuff in the chest. Saying that, I've got loads of stuff I can break down here. Just for now. I'm just hoarding fucking weapons again. Liked it a lot actually, not perfect, but you know, if I leave the cinema not regretting my choices, I am satisfied. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's not often that I go to the cinema and regret seeing something. I can only think of a handful of times that's happened. What's down here? Oh, Olympus Lovers Point. There's a building over here I kind of want to have a look at. But no,
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off. Down they go!
yeah, the thing you saw in the Discord cap, that was a that's a separate problem. Unfortunately, it is whenever it gets brought up by a certain person, it ends up turning into arguments just because they will not accept the fact that anyone could like that film. So I've banned them from talking about it. But it still gets brought up every like bloody every other day it seems. I'm just having to put my foot down a little bit more. You like Justice League more than Batman vs Superman, so according to the internet, my opinion is worthless. No, I agree with you there as well. I think, I don't know if you'd agree with this. I liked the overall film of Justice League more, but I liked certain fights in Batman vs Superman. Oh, I say certain fights. I liked the Batman in the warehouse fight a lot, but I'd say Justice League was a better film. That's kind of my stance on things.
Watch a pro at work.
Okay, Mioka seems really fucking strong. Jesus Christ, she seems strong. She's just chewing through enemies now. Just wait until I get killed really easily in just a sec now that I've said that. Who's that? Scrap Mechanical. Right, let's go around that way first. Is that, I think that's the edge of that town, isn't it? I find I'm losing my bearings quite a lot in this game. I think it's because this planet looks very, very samey, like in terms of the actual, like, fauna. I'll leave those guys alone, as long as they don't attack me. God damn.
Reds, you say?
He got killed well hard.
Just pissing him off.
Nice work.
Look at that guy. He's just watching. He's like, no, I don't want any part of that. Having no part of that whatsoever. I don't blame him. I mean, we'll come in to get them in a minute, but yeah. Break that down. I should have broken the other one down. Ooh. Definitely break that one down.
Help me, please!
Oh, hello, Lenora. Sorry, just going to save Scum here, just in case it turns out she's like a mega arsehole or something. Plus, we'll catch up with the chat here. I can see that. I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of the Superman character because he's the most broken character ever. But then that would make a boring story, so most of the times has some convoluted weakness where being weakened. I remember some parts being boring, but for the first time ever, I was like, hell yeah, Superman, because he just came in and curb stomped the villain. He was as broken as I always envisioned him. I totally agree, Cap. Yeah. I think Superman, as far as his powers go, is pretty boring because he's basically OP. The interesting parts of Superman have always been like moral choices. When he has to make really tough moral choices that he can't use his super OP-ness to solve. I like that, like when they have stories like that. But yeah, generally I think Superman's a bit boring. But I love Batman. I think I'm a bit of a basic bitch because I don't know a lot about comic books really, but Batman is my favourite DC character. He's super cool. And I thought Ben Affleck was actually a really good Batman as well. Unfortunately, they didn't really give him the best films to shine in, but
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. What are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
I'm looking for people to save, of course.
Well, shit, today's your lucky day, I guess. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Will do. Thanks, Lenora. That's cool. So you get like some kind of discount, I guess. Not to mention we can loot all these guys. Ah, they're MSI soldiers. I feel a bit bad now, although they're not always the nicest. But yeah, and I feel like Superman's a bit boring for the most part. Yeah, he's hard to do well. I think you could make a really good film with him in. But I think it's difficult to do. Okay, I think that's this bit cleared out. Lenora seems nice. Like her. Let's go and take out these other chumps now. Oh, didn't hit him.
Take you! Been practicing this! How about that?
Wow, she is so strong.
Down! Try bigger weapon! I got another fighting me.
Fuck. It's almost like we're not playing on hard. I know I'm going to eat my words soon. If I keep saying this. I mean, that fucking Mantiqueen, Omega Mantiqueen, or whatever it was, absolutely annihilated me. Got that to worry about. I need to go back and kill her at some point. So I reckon she's got some sick-ass loot. I keep letting go of the X, like,
Ooh,
just as it's about to unlock here. Completely missed this girl, by the way. The thing I don't like about Batman is when they try to push the Batman is just a super intelligent man narrative. Because that man is a superhuman. Peak physical condition, peak intelligence. Like Affleck as well. Actually, that seems to be the more common opinion nowadays. What, he's a good Batman? He was one of the best parts in the bad movies. Yeah, he's a great... He's a good Batman and a good Bruce Wayne. Like as far as like grumpy old man, Batman / Bruce Wayne goes. I just wish we could have seen him in like a great film rather than mostly average films. And I know it's like it comes up a lot, and I feel like people think like, oh, you're just a fucking Marvel fanboy, but I really dig the Marvel continuity and how good those films are for the most part. Even the bad ones are not bad; they're just average, and I like that. Whereas I get very frustrated with the fact that with the DC films, they were rushing to get their own continuity going, and as a result, they just fucking ruined it. They needed to take their time, they didn't. I still like them. I just don't love them. And I can't get invested in the characters because there's no... You're not giving me any time to do so. Oh, fuck, man, I'd love a great... I hope the new Batman film's good. Really do. Too heavy again. Yeah, I'd love for the next Batman to be great. Now, let's see. I should probably use that, shouldn't I? Get rid of that one. I think my armor's just about to break. Supper time. Let's get rid of this hunting rifle. Don't feel like I'm going to use that. Gives me a bit of leeway. No, I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit, Cap. Is it actually out yet? Because that looked fucking hilarious, that film. I really like Taika's sense of humour as well, generally. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but everything I have seen I've really enjoyed. Oh, so we got some bits down here. Whereabouts on the map are we? Right, because I wanna go up here first. Seems like there's something up here. Doesn't look like I can get into it yet, though. Oh, no, maybe. Requires Chastity's hideaway key to unlock. Right, so I literally cannot get into there. I can't even hack it. That must be a... stands to reason that might be a story mission. Yeah, I didn't think Jojo Rabbit was out yet. Maybe it's not out here? It's that Mega Canid. Alright, let's save scum till the end of time. I'm gonna cripple it. Jesus, even that didn't stand a chance.
Like that.
This is a scary team we've got right here. Really scary. Oh. I think it came... Oh, it came out mid-October? Full releases on 8th of November. Oh, okay, right. It was like early showings were then, were they? But yeah, dude, I thought the trailer looked hilarious. Like, considering it's obviously a... it's not the nicest topic, is it? Like, dealing with Hitler and whatnot, but... it looked like it was a good bit of fun. The only thing I'm looking forward to now is Star Wars. From what I remember of stuff that's coming out this year. I'm a bit of a I don't know, a bit of a cinema simp, I guess. Because I just go and see the big action movies at the cinema, really. I feel like they're improved by seeing them on a big screen with like loud speakers. Whereas a lot of other films, I don't tend to. I have to be in the mood, or I want to watch them at home in the comfort of my own home, sort of thing. I'm not always up for being intellectually stimulated. Let's put it that way. But it's not like I'm never up for watching them. Just got to be in the mood. I'm a little bit worried about my schedule now as far as games go, because like I said, I did want to get Shenmue 1 and 2 done this month, ready for Shenmue 3, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time now. It depends on how long Shenna's is. Because I did want to do as much as possible in Shenmue 1 and 2, and I can't remember how long they are. I seem to remember 1 being relatively short, even doing most of the things in it. Yeah, how do you get up there? I guess that must be the oh no, I did pass that, sorry. Ignore me. Something up here, and then there's something over there. Last movie you saw was Endgame. You only go for big movies as well, really. Yeah, dude, Endgame was great though. That was super good. I seen Joker as well recently. That was I like it, but I don't love it. I think he's a great Joker. I just don't necessarily love the film because it's just not a feel-good film. And it shouldn't be. Oh crap, I'm so bad at aiming.
Nothing like a good
Aiming feels a bit twitchy in this sometimes. Retrofitted heavy power armor? Nope. No, thank you. Went to a double screening. Infinity started at like 9:30 or something, and then Endgame started at midnight. One of the best cinema experiences I ever had. It's, dude, Kat, it's really good. I love seeing those films on opening night because whereabouts are you from again, Cap? Because I find the UK, they get like excited enough, but not overly excited that it becomes annoying. Like I see some of the American cinemas, and I'm like, fuck me, that would annoy me if people were like shouting all the way through the movie and getting overexcited. I like it when they get excited just the right amount, because it adds to the hype. But when it happens all the time, I'm like, just shut the fuck up now. But yeah, you get on opening night over here, you get just the right amount of hype. And I'm going to be doing the Star Wars triple bill on the 19th. So we're going to watch all 3 of the new films again, and I'm pretty excited to see that. It's only 20 quid as well. Lovely. Tossball jerseys. Package of mint condition tossball jerseys now with authentic game time aroma. That's got to be a quest item. Germany, Cap, right. Most people have proper cinema etiquette. Also go to less visited original language screenings where people are also more mature in general. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is the same as I am with that, but yeah, I really... Ooh. Might keep that. That's quite a lot of armour. Yeah, I like a bit of excitement. I don't like too much. Like, if I can't hear the movie properly and what they're saying, then I'm going to get pissed off. But in general, yeah, bit of excitement, all good. I like it. What's the heaviest stuff I've got here? It's that thing I just picked up, isn't it? Let's see, one-handed melee up. Yeah, the thing is both of these are pretty much gun only. Oh, actually, wait. Melee damage for Nyoka is 245. Really? Fucking hell. Wait, what weapon is she using? Stun Baton Ultra. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get rid of that. Maybe I should give that to her then. Yeah, because currently she's just using it. She's just using stealth skills. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll give her that. God, Jesus Christ, she looks like hench as fuck now, like Iron Man or something. That somewhat fixes my weight situation too. Right, there was something just behind these mountains, I think. Amber Heights Crossroads. Okay. So is this the Amber Heights? Yes, it is. Right, might get some interesting stuff happening in here then. Potentially. And we're going to save scum because of that. Only time I had a rowdy cinema, it was in the new kids movie. Dutch sketch show that was all about these antisocial white trash kind of people. That was okay because it really fit the mood of the movie, added to the experience in that case. Yeah, I'd say like it's not a definite like 100% rule, but like with the Marvel movies, for example, I want to be able to hear what's going on. I like to hear the comedy or just the banter that all the characters have with each other. Comedy movies, yeah, I'd be more inclined to have a bit more of a rowdy crowd, I guess. And actually, you know what? I've never been to the cinema.
Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
I've never been to this the cinema and had like a really bad time in terms of a like a bad crowd. It's very rare. You'll occasionally get one person that like won't shut up in the back, but you'll get someone in the crowd that's like, "Shut the fuck up, cunt." And then they usually do. Let's get some food in us. We've got a right control helmet. I can break that down, I think. Yeah, get rid of that. What's that? Sisty chops. Alright, let's go and have a look in Amber Heights, I guess. If we can. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to think that, Cat, but I honestly don't think... I think some people are just arseholes. And the place where this cinema is, there are a lot of arseholes in that town. Just like antisocial. They don't give a fuck what other people think. That kind of, that kind of thing. They don't care if they're like ruining someone else's experience. Right, so this is the iconoclast people.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Okay, this is feeling like a bit of a fake religion going on here. Also, goddamn, Graham is Graham. Who are the iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about raptidons or marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Yeah, this is feeling culty. I don't know if I'm right here, but it feels very culty. Let's I forget who Tucker? Was that oh yeah, we're looking for that lady's son, weren't we? Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
It's a cult. It's a very good way to handle problems, just classify them as non-problems. I feel like I appreciate your sarcasm, Cap. I appreciate that. I'm assuming there was some heavy sarcasm there. Bronson?
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
I mean, everyone's polite here, but it's kind of now that I'm here, it's like creepily polite. Like the little thing on their hat looks like a sort of religious marker or something, a cult marker. Anything I can do to help you out?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Wow, things are really falling apart around here.
That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that.
Alright. Good point. Alright, I'll let you know when they're done.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where's this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Alright, I'll let you know if I get 8. Oh, hang on, we want to see what he sells as well. What are you buying? Buying? Oh, this is a store?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
You're a chef?
Cooking's my true passion. You need a raptidon to taste good? Bring it here, and I'll work a miracle or two.
By miracle, he means salt. He adds salt and calls it cuisine.
Hey, don't go spilling my secrets. You're just mad we cut you off.
Lady's got a right to drink, damn you.
You be careful. Don't let this one near your medical supplies. She ain't picky as to the difference between pure alcohol and distilled spirits.
Let's just trade, alright? Okay, let's settle with our random bullshit. So we can get. You know what? I'm gonna repair my own stuff. I feel like I should use some of my parts that I've got. All right, so he's got a bunch of random weapons. Cowboy hats. Apparently that gives you dodge for some reason. Mark 7 cranial protector. And a bunch of bullshit at the bottom. Iconoclast assault rifle. That's not as good as the one I've got though. Okay, cool. See if we can sell some bits. I think I might sell the plasma rifle. I don't know though, because I kind of want to try it, but at the same time, that's like. I'll sell one of these Deadeye assault rifles. That'll do for now. Oh, and I'll get rid of one of the stun batons as well. Is this a bloke? Nope, that's just a rando. Is that... Yeah, that's going to count as stealing if there was anything in there, I guess. Yeah, okay, fine. Bradford, hello.
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what?
Independent freighter captain. I flew in.
Ain't you fancy? Well, I got 2 pieces of advice for surviving the dust bag, friend. 1, don't let the dust get in nothing private. It's like 10% spores by volume. You'll be yanking out fungus by the handful. 2, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungals. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka.
This dude looks like an owl. Who's in charge here?
In charge? Huh. We're iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer.
Graham, I guess? Somebody's organising things. You've got posted guards.
Every soul here knows to keep a weather eye out. Everyone's lost somebody to the wildlife. That didn't stop Miss Zora from picking a few souls and imposing a schedule. Be here then, leave there later. Downright in icon. Well, it ain't what we do. Take that on top of what happened on the northern expedition. She and Graham are exchanging harsher words than usual.
What makes Graham and Zora such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
I'm really interested to see where this goes because in that report, it seems like oh shit, I forget his name now. The other dude, the Indian dude in Stellar Bay, he seemed like he was like the nicest, whereas these two, Graham and Zora, seemed like they were kind of more like what the board are looking for. Yet it seems like they're the opposite now because the Stellar Bay guys want to go on the board. I don't know what's going on with these guys. Sanjar, that's it, Cap, yeah. I'm sure I read something on those, because there was three names on that report, and Sanjar was one of them, but he was the one that wasn't due for a promotion. And I'm sure the other two were. Might have just been Graham. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll find out. We'll see if I can gather anything from when I talk to these two. Zora's saved nearly everyone's life. Do you get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
You said Graham and Zora argue a lot.
Well, sure. It's on account of how we all work. No iconoclast makes another do as they say just because. You gotta convince them. That Graham and Zora argue all the time just says the process is working. Vigorous intellectual debate. You see?
Sure. Sounds like a power struggle to me.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same. Taro's got that.
It's not a bad little place to go. Ah, it's Huxley! Hi, Huxley!
Oh, hello! Good to see you again.
You made it back.
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
How are you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts.
Ankle.
I'd offer to take a look, but you should milk that for as much R&R as you can get.
Oh yeah, good thinking. Maybe once it's all healed up, I'll go find that rock again.
Rock?
So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
How'd you hurt your leg?
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up back good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
How long will you be out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
And without the kicking, I assume?
Huh? Why?
Your leg?
Oh, ha! You're funny.
Sorry to hear that. See you around, Huxley. As Graham being too wild in his font choice and stuff, they didn't like that. Sanjay was too focused on details, and then the third person was recommended for promotion. Yeah, wasn't it? Graham was. They said with like a bit of training or something, he would be considered, and then Sanjar just wasn't at all.
Trash.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, look at him. He just keeps making them. You're fucking weird, Carl.
I don't think he can hear you. He's in the zone.
The trash cube zone.
You gotta admit, they're convenient. Fit together real nice.
Trash is trash. I don't care what you think.
Trash
I
cubes.
guess.
Oh shit, that's the that's the shit that's broken. Okay. So yeah, it was something along those lines, wasn't it? Regardless, it wasn't I don't think it was a good thing. Right. So we've got that to fix. I'm gonna put that quest up. Where is it? Odd jobs, I guess. Oh, restore the guardhouse communication. I did that. That's already done by. I think that was the thing I did by accident earlier. Well, not by accident, but I didn't know what it did. Plasma carbine. Oh, nice. Ah, this. Rerouter. Vent steam flow. I'm really worried about the choices here. I think they're going to be super difficult. Tucker. Hello, Tucker.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
I'm Captain Snow.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker? You're Agnes's little boy from Stella Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger. Asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long. ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Interesting. So I can persuade her. I think I need... sorry, I can persuade him. I need a little more persuade to do so. I don't want to intimidate him. See, how much more do I need? Only 5. Okay, I must have something on here, don't I? Yeah, there you go. Wear a top hat, and I'll be very convincing.
Well met, Captain.
Need to talk about your mother.
I don't much want to talk.
Actually, before I do that,
well met.
Let's talk to his about the other stuff. Free from what?
Why, from the yoke of corporate tyranny. It's what all us iconoclasts strive for, with Graham at the helm. We want unfettered freedom, not the lies that MSI tries to sell in Stellar Bay. True escape from all rules and constraints. You want to know more? Listen to Graham's broadcasts. He's been talking up a storm, working to elevate the minds of all the corporate drones in this colony, getting them to rise up.
Yeah, I think it kind of sounds like anarchy, to be honest. Describing pure anarchy, rules are needed for people to coexist.
See, that's what the corps want you to think. If you think rules are needed, they can force any and all they want down your throat, and you'll just swallow it. You need to talk to Graham. He'll help you find the truth amongst the lies that are living in your brain.
I think the problem is like they're talking about like the two extremes here. Like no rules, absolutely no rules, I think is a problem, but too many is also a problem as well. You just got to find that like bit in the middle. You finished the game at level 30, Cap. I wonder if that is the cap. I wonder if that is the level cap of the game. You and you phase 2, huh?
Yeah, to Amber Heights anyway. Only got here a few weeks ago. Was living in Stellar Bay before then. But I can't tell you how great it is to finally be free of them walls.
Aren't the walls up to keep everyone safe?
Screw safe. I've had enough of playing it safe to last me a dozen lifetimes. A body's not meant to live such a guarded life. Everybody needs a little danger and excitement. Something to live for. That's what you get outside the walls. And if you're lucky, you find a cause worth bleeding for.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna bleed out here all right.
If I do, it'll have been my choice, damn it. The Iconoclast taught me that it's okay to be free to make mistakes. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
That's a pretty strong reaction to the topic of safety.
Sorry about that. It stems from some, family trauma. I don't want to talk about that, though.
Right, I'm not going to make a decision yet, but I think we're going to send him back home. He's like almost romanticizing death there. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are going to go tits up around here. Anyone else, long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out whenever you can. We've got steam out of the roof. Pipes on top of my house are going to burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this before they explode or the steam hurts somebody. Oh, we can remotely reroute the water. Awesome. Done. Dear Diary. Eat it. That was Hux. I can do hacking on that. Hang on. Have I got my hack helmet on? There you go. Mark, order worked is resolved and purged from the system. The door to the examiner's residence above the medbay is stuck and is completely sealed. Can someone get this thing open? Engage remote force door lever operation. There we go. Cool. I solved the problems. Yeah, I'll talk to him in a bit once I decide what I'm going to do with him. I think we're going to send him back though, because the guy's just going to get himself fucking killed otherwise. So we've got a bar. Who's Ash?
Never seen you before.
Ash Ketchum. I'm new here.
Take my advice. Move on. Get off-world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
Heartbreak? What happened to you here?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Mercenaries? What'd they do?
Mostly we protect the folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
You want mementos? What, photographs or...?
Thereabouts.
Can't find them yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Legs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, one lockbox coming right up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'll mark an outpost on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Ah, is this the... Is that the key that I needed to get into that place that I looked at earlier? Let's see. More things to read. Recipe list. Handwritten list of recipes. One stands out from the rest. Raptidon brains. Clean and boil brains. Let dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar. AC nutmeg and paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of taro blood. Soak brains overnight. Cook 10 to 15 minutes on a low fire. That's not good. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it, Fang. And yeah, don't worry about the lurk, by the way. I don't want you to spoil anything. You shouldn't see any spoilers for the moment. I'm just going to give you a quick shout out. Hope you're well, though. Appreciate the lurk. Got any other goodies here? Nothing major. No problems, Fang. My pleasure. Yeah, I'm not really interested in stealing too much from these guys. I've got so much shit at the moment anyway. Bronson's Key. I do want to have a look in here though, see if there's any good bits. Doing well, just grinding through another work day. I'll be right there with you come Thursday. Don't you worry. Sublight ID cartridge. I will grab that. Yeah, nothing great. I might grab the ammo. Can't hurt to an Adrenos. Can't hurt to grab those. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna start stealing. Whatever. No one's gonna see this one. Doesn't feel like there's a lot stored in here. thought there might be something on the roof.
They'll never see us.
Oh no, someone's seen us. They have, yeah.
They got the drop on us.
Oh wow! Really? Fuck! Alright. Calm down, jeez. I could have taken them. Right, so if you get caught, they're just gonna fucking kill you. Great. Good to know. Just don't get caught. Okay, I'll just take that now. Seeing as you killed me, I'm going to take your stuff. Oh. Alright, that should be good. I think that was it for in there. Right, so we've got to come back for our matey up here in a minute then. Odd jobs, we've got... Oh, report to Bronson. Okay, yes, we're done now then, I guess. Oh, didn't see this before. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearm, ammunition and medicine that the iconoclasts burn through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items haven't yet been fulfilled. Zora, Force Melt Bright Gel may not actually exist. Graham, Dissident Hunter number 17. That might be the comic thing we were looking at. Huxley, Auntie Cleo Wrapped Begone also may not actually exist. Huxley, any book on terminal repair. Carl, Primal Glue Adhesives.
What are you buying?
Why do the iconoclasts need a quartermaster?
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. Hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do. What are you...
Hey, I fixed all your stuff.
I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
It's pay.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Yeah, I've discovered that.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manticore.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
Oh, I do agree with that. Gotta be careful. Alright, who's in here? There's just people leaving their cigarettes all over the place. It's another bar. People just like leave ammo everywhere as well.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Let's get a save in. Hello, guys.
Hey.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Let's see. I don't think anarchy is better. I think you've got to find a nice balance. Is this why the board has cordoned off Monarch?
Oh, yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. All right.
I want to know more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I've heard the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Even OSI? Are their members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
Yeah, see, I agree with that. It's still not perfect, but his workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board.
Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Right, but what started it all?
Questions like these are distractions. It doesn't matter whether an entity sparked the universe or not. Only by pursuing the eternal truth will we find these and other answers. All right.
Okay. I've heard people mention I've heard people mention Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
Can only imagine. Sorry I asked.
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
Why does it feel... I feel like he had a part of that.
Why have you come?
Alright, let's see. Who are you?
I am Graham Bryant. I brought the eternal truth to Monarch, and soon I'll bring it to the rest of the colony.
I have some questions for you. I don't think I do, but...
All right.
No.
Why have you come?
I'm just looking for ways to help the people here. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Ah, okay. Why?
I have always dreamed of subverting the colony's periodicals and turning the board's own propaganda against them. If I could get my message directly in the hands of Byzantium citizens, I'm sure they'd recognize the truth. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Interesting. I wonder if I didn't find her, if that would have triggered a quest to find her, perhaps? Hi, you have questions? Ask the questions, Katie. By all means. While I give you a lovely shout out because you're super cool and I like you. Still on Final Fantasy. I've been seeing you playing Final Fantasy. I've been sort of lurking a few times. How did I activate my Twitch points for Twitch? So I opted into the beta, but it was a good couple of months ago. You just got an email through randomly, and you just asked if you wanted to be in it or not. No, not beta for Twitch Studio. No, it was his own thing. You had to apply for. And then I got into it, and it was meant. I thought it was meant to be a site-wide thing for everyone, like midway through last month, because it said something about the points disappearing. Yeah, it says points may be reset on the 16th of December. So I guess it'll be for it'll come back for everyone like around then, perhaps. No, that's it. I think unless you got that email, it might be worth checking like your junk mail, perhaps. Then I don't think you're able to have it yet, as far as I'm aware. You're doing WoW as well, though. Fucking hell, Katie. Like seriously, that's it now. You're done. That's the only games you're ever going to play. That and Monster Hunter sometimes. Guess you're not good enough for Twitch. No, shut up. It's just random. That's all it is. I can foresee you going to some kind of like MMO rehab within like a couple of months. Like, I need this armor from WoW, but I also need this one from Final Fantasy. What do I do? No, you'll be fine. You're not stupid. How's the streaming going in general though, by the way? Is it alright? I'm sure you've. I think I saw that you saw my news about the job. You have no life, you can manage it. Or you're living many lives because you're a gamer. I fucking hate that t-shirt. I don't know if you've seen it. It's so bad. Makes me physically recoil when I see that t-shirt. The Switch MMO has eliminated a few people, but it's been fun nonetheless. You've got, you have to do what you want to do on stream. I think that's the main thing. Unless you're going for like the ninja kind of thing, where you're just going to play the same game forever for the rest of the time, and then I'm sure he still likes it, but goddamn, I bet he wants to play some other stuff sometimes. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it means I'm going to be streaming less, but you know, I need money, so. There's this T-shirt. I think it was just it was a quote from somewhere, but it's like it's something along the lines of it says, "Oh, we're told as gamers that we have no lives, but we have all of the lives because we play all of the games." It's something along those lines, and it's just I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it justice as to how like cringe it is. Hang on, I need to find it. I need to find it just to make sure that like it's not just me that feels this way. Yeah, I think it was like a Facebook t-shirt, I think. Gamer, let's Google. I've got to use my Google foo now. Many lives t-shirt. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, this is it. This is it. Hang on, let me link this to you. Have a look at this and just see if it might just be me being a prick, but oh wow, that's a long link that doesn't work. Hang on. See if that works. No, that's exactly the same, isn't it? I'm just going to send you guys a link to the page. There you go. Have a look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's shitty, Kate, but like, you know, I've got to be realistic about this. In that, I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm giving up, but I'm not getting enough money out of this, and unfortunately, it is. I need it. As much as I love doing it, I can't do it for free forever. And I figured that being out of work is going to make it harder to find work in the future if stuff didn't work out. So at the very least, if I have this, which is, it's not a full-time job, but it's enough hours that I'll be able to get by. As long as I'm in another job, I'll be able to find another job much easier than if I'm... Although I'm technically not out of a job, because I do consider Twitch a job, I don't think a lot of people would. So having a proper job would make it easier to find another job, I think. So I'm just slowly catching up here. Makes your channel a bit quiet sometimes. I'm finding that. I'm finding this one, like this game in general, is making my chat a bit quiet. But that's the joys of variety streaming, right? Found an email that asks me if I'm that horny guy they've always been looking for, but no Twitch. It's not really the one you want, is it? Mash and Carrot, how are you doing, guys? Lovely to see you. It's not a good game chat-wise, to be honest. It's not bad, I think. The problem is, like, there's a lot of this bit. This bit is bad for chat, but the bit where I'm just running around doing shit is good for chat. It's just people aren't around to chat. I'm doing some more shout-outs here because all my peeps are coming in. How are you guys doing, by the way? Yeah, it takes years to build up, definitely, yeah. Outworld's too new, people don't want spoilers. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing what I fancy at the moment. I'm not really, I don't give a shit about my analytics currently. I'm just kind of playing whatever. But it is to the detriment of the stream, which is, I've just got to accept that as a result. But yeah, no, stuff, yeah, people like Ninja got in really early. I'd love to have done this like 5 or 6 years earlier, and I'm sure it would be in a much better spot right now, but hey, what's happened has happened, right? Mash, I saw your tweet earlier about wanting to stream, or like you want to stream but you can't, and that makes me sad, but also, you know, got to do what you got to do, right? Yeah. I'm not, I don't really care about the analytics. I care more about, I think, arguably, like, having a proper schedule and making friends with other streamers and then naturally sharing viewers with each other that's probably more important than worrying about what fucking game you play. Obviously, having what game you play does have an effect, but it would have more of an effect if I play something that I don't want than I do want. So fuck it. Hopefully in a few months or something. I hope so, dude. You'll have a good can't English right now. You'll have a good selection of people waiting for you when you come back. Yeah, I agree, Kate. Yeah, I totally agree. You've got to do it. You've got to be having fun with it. Otherwise, it's going to come through. And at the point that it's at right now, it being a hobby for me now, I'm not going to sacrifice my enjoyment of my games for for this. And I hopefully that will show. If I'm enjoying it, hopefully that comes across. Oh god. Carrot's not a dad yet. Yeah, it is really mentally draining, and whenever you say it, like whenever you see like YouTube comments like of people like complaining about streaming and how hard it is, they really don't realize like how draining it can be, especially if you've got some like fucking cockends in your chat, which doesn't happen a lot, to be fair, but that kind of stuff. And then like I've been worrying about money and all that kind of shit, and yeah, it's really it's big stress. Not at the beginning, no. After a while, things can get to you and people. Yeah, like sometimes I was talking to this the other day with some people. Sometimes I can handle like people joking that I'm shit at games. Other days I'm like, can you really fucking not? I can't handle this right now. I know you might be joking, but it's fucking me off. Just depends on the day, doesn't it? It is tough to it, Mash, you're right. Reese, you got a new monitor? Sexy. Yeah, I think most streamers would get it. Honestly. I'm like, you know, I'm always taking a piss out of myself sometimes, like saying I'm short and all that kind of shit, but some days there's just days you don't want to hear it. You just want a bit of, like, I don't believe in fake positivity or anything like that. That does my tits in. But at the same time, sometimes I don't want negativity, even if it's fake negativity as well. I've had people come in your chat and tell me they were getting sick of me. Didn't know them and I shouldn't care. But that day they just got to me and I felt so fucking bad. Yeah, it's exactly that kind of thing, isn't it? Unfortunately, Kate, I'd say that's partially because you're a woman. and I feel like you guys get like a lot of shit for no reason like that. Because girls don't play games, obviously. I'm hoping the sarcasm was on thick enough there, right? Yeah, definitely, Mash. I think social media is very difficult to grow in general. Like, you have to put a lot of work into it. Like Twitter, for example, is I cannot grow Twitter at all. I'm not interesting enough. I don't have random bullshit to talk about, and my meme game is crap. So I'm not going to be building that up anytime soon. Not having a cam probably does help. Yeah, definitely. I just get shit because I'm a hobbit, says the Hobbit. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, Twitter's really hard. I feel like a lot of people get a good head start on Twitch or something else because they bring people from other avenues, like other social medias, to build that up. You get into dumbass arguments on Twitter. I have, you know what, Kate? Though I don't see them as arguments because I've seen some of your arguments, and I feel like they're more you know what you're about, and you don't beat around the bush. Basically, that's what it feels like to me, anyway. Yeah, I mean, like that. I think one thing, Carrot, like I'd agree with is I get way less trolls nowadays. I didn't get many to begin with, but I feel like I'm not going to just put up with them nowadays. At the beginning, I was like, oh, let's just give them a chance. They might not be cunts, but nowadays I'd be more like, if they just come in being a twat, be like, just you're gone. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. You're just going to get banned. I'm not going to give you the ammunition you need. You're just gone. You're nothing to me. You just troll people with a sprinkle of truth. I'd say there's a hefty dollop of truth in there rather than a sprinkle a lot of the time. You want to get into YouTube more? See, I'm pretty lazy with YouTube. I just use YouTube as a backup for if like stuff on Twitch goes missing. Or well, I use it as I just upload everything that I play through on YouTube, and then I kind of hope that people come in from there to look at the stream. And I quite like it. It's quite fun doing that as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you always trying to retain as many people as possible at the beginning. But in the long run, I've discovered that one person can make your life a fucking misery. It's not worth it. You might be closer to a gnome or a dwarf, Reese. We're just splitting hairs now. Had another nice conversation today. Guy talked himself into a corner and just let him go. What was that about? Right, let's finish this conversation, shall we? Right, Huxley, the runner from the Northern Ruins. I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
I can see why they argue so much. Get high capacity cartridges or extra supplies. Yeah, we're going to be getting extra supplies, definitely. I'm kind of, I think I agree with Zora more from the very little I've interacted with her so far. Alright, Reese. He reacted to this girl saying that she didn't know if girls were flirting or just friendly. He was like, try being a girl, Ree. So I was like, try being a guy, why? She already has the issues you want her to experience. Oh wait, it has to be about you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look that up later if I can find it. Oh dear. I find Twitter is really a bad place to have a proper discussion about things, because there's just not enough words, is there? The word limit is too low. So he said it was satire, and I was like, okay, that's not satire. He said he was impersonating an incel, like 5 minutes later. I hate that. Like, if it's satire, you've really got to make it clear, because there's no tone to what you're saying, so it just comes across as real. That's what kappas are for, or what is it, /s? I hear is another one, right? Yeah, he's not. It wasn't satire, no. No, that's what people say. It's the same as like, oh, like if someone calls you a prick or something, and then you react badly to it, and you're like, oh, it was only a joke. Really? Was it a joke? Or are you just saying that because I'm not happy about it now? It's not a get out of jail free card. You can't just like, oh yeah, no, it's just a joke. Whatever. I wasn't being serious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later, Kate. You know that. Like calling people out on their bullshit, can't help it. It should be done. It should be done. If it's actually, like, if it's genuinely bullshit and they're not like, I think it's really difficult to tell online if it is or not, because some people don't realise that if you are joking, it's very difficult to tell if it's just in text. I keep getting it like in chat as well, like, oh, I'm just joking. I don't know. If it's not got a capper on it, I can't tell if you're joking. Unless it's really, really obvious, like it's just come out of left field and like normally you're fine, and then suddenly this comes out. No, of course, yeah, you don't want to go too far, but... No, I'm sure it probably doesn't come across as a joke. To put my perspective on things though, I don't know when people are flirting or not. It's like, you know, you get that picture of it's like a woman putting her leg up against the wall with you stuck behind it. That I still wouldn't know. I'm one of those people. I'm like, no, surely not. No, can't be. But I wouldn't moan about it. Yeah, you know that's bothering him as well for the rest of this day, don't you, Kate? Like, oh God damn it! That girl on the internet. He's just gonna be sitting there fuming now. I'm an anime protagonist. No, my hair isn't wild enough. I wouldn't say smug cap. I think it's, you know, it's just a bit of fun. I think. Yeah, it wasn't an argument. Yeah, I do see your point as well, Reese. Yep. I mean, I'm currently in that. I've got that problem at the moment with someone. I'm not sure, but it's becoming a problem at this point. Right, access files on the Halcyon colony. Oh, Jesus, loads of shit to read here. The board's lies. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasp on power. Without the Earth Director or its military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years pass, and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. Pressure must end. A man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosophist texts. Not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No. Their workers' minds are poisoned. They will be shackled. Their will shackled. Their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. Dangers of a corporate society. Oh Jesus, hang on. Let me catch up here. You cause me no worry, Reese. Apart from when we talk in person, I worry about you yourself. No, I agree. Like, you know, people shouldn't. Although I was just talking about, like, sometimes jokes do push the wrong button sometimes. For the most part, I think people shouldn't take stuff too seriously that they read on the internet, especially when there's anonymity involved. Because chances are the other person is probably just trying to get a rise out of you. Because they're not going to meet you. They're not going to suffer any consequences from it for the most part, unless they get caught out. So, yeah, just don't take it too seriously a lot of the time. Sometimes it's going to affect you more than other times. If it affects you, just step away from it. Oh, Twitter. Like, there's a lot of shit on Twitter that I really like. Oh God, like really? Like, how is this a thing? But at the same time, I just don't want to. I almost don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved with it most of the time because I know it's gonna go on for ages. Yeah, just block people. Block people or stop reacting. As if you reacting, especially if someone is like genuinely trolling you. If you don't react, they have no power. Would you, Kate, do you reckon that's, like, some of it I reckon is because tone doesn't come across in text, though, as well? Like, if it's an actual discussion / argument, I feel like a lot of things wouldn't lead to actual arguments. Because there's no tone, you can't tell how they're saying these words. That's why I don't like having I don't like having serious discussions when I'm not there talking to the person face to face, because I don't want them to misinterpret what I'm saying. And I have a problem with sticking my foot in my mouth sometimes, not meaning what I mean. So I just can't get my points across very well. Yeah, of course, Reese. Yeah, I mean, it's like Xbox Live, for example, is just that is Xbox Live. Oh, really, Reese? God, that's annoying. It's I think the problem with having a discussion on Twitter a lot of the time is that you're trying to open up someone's mind to your thoughts, and a lot of the time they just don't want to be they don't want to learn anything. They've just got their thing in mind. They're not going to change their mind, and they'll just walk away because they can. It's easy to walk away from a Twitter conversation, isn't it? Because you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to There's no like awkwardness from walking away from a person. You just literally just stop. That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Reese. Yeah. It is frustrating. But, you know, everyone's got very different things. Some things they will just not budge on. I'm sure we've all got like certain standpoints that we cannot budge from, regardless of well, no, I wouldn't say regardless of like if there was new evidence given to maybe dissuade you from it, but there's certainly certain things that would, you know, like for example, like if you're a racist, I like just no, you're dumb. Like there's nothing you can say to me that's gonna go like, oh yeah, racism is really good. It's like, no, you're a cunt. Like, I might agree with you on other things, but that is one thing, like, no, fuck off. Like, just you're a dumbass. What? What, Carrot? You sure I can't tempt you? Big Kappa, yeah. That is one thing that really winds me up. 'Cause it's like, oh, so you're treating someone differently because their ancestors lived closer or further away from the equator. Yeah, okay. You're so intelligent. So intelligent. It is. It's just unintelligence. Unintelligence, that's not a word. Unintelligent is. Unintelligence isn't. It's just dumb. It's just really dumb. And it's just, you know what? I think it's a scapegoat a lot of the time. It's just like, oh yeah, I hate those people because some of those people are awful. They're the reason for the problems. It's nothing else. I'm just going to dump it all on them. No, unintelligent. Unintelligent's a word, right? But unintelligence isn't. It doesn't sound right. You were right, Kate. I think I was wrong. Yeah. But no, yeah, that's one, as an example, that is one standpoint that I'm never going to change on. Right, let's see. Sorry, what was this about again? Dangers of corporate society. I hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can more expansively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society's obsession with a corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now I can only collect my scattered thoughts into this barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provided motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection. It sought kin. It sought a familial unit. The corporations claim they are that familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on, while they usher us into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obliged familial units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to our executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hope that someday we too will be like these executives, until the day we die and are processed, burned and filed away as another tick on a human resources paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine, and in doing so have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. I agree with that, but I feel like this guy is the extreme end of the other end. No, I like using words right too, Kate. At the same time, if I say something wrong and someone... I don't know if this is just me being petty. If someone calls me out on using a word wrong, like calling these plaid shirts in plaid shirt instead of plaid, then I might just use the word ironically forever, just to piss people off. I like Kate's emotes. They're cool. That means I just got played. I can't remember what there was another one. There's some that I just like deliberately saying wrong just because I know it's going to wind someone up. And I just want to see if people call me out on it. Like, there's another big one. I can't remember what it was. Oh, instead of placebo, I like saying placebo. Or memes. Instead of meme. Oh, God, memes is the best one because you know what people get well into their memes. And it's all about meme life, mate. I like calling them memes or memes. That's the best. You'll always get a reaction out of that usually. If you got to say it with a straight face though. You got to go, yeah. I'm all about those memes. You know, love them. Or the memes, love the memes. When you say I was gonna say placebo. When you say placebo that way, it sounds like an animal. Placebo. Oh man, maybe I could get away with that. You realise calling it a meme or a meme. I don't call it a meme. A meme. But you realise calling it a meme is actually a meme. I don't care. If I do it straight faced enough, then they'll probably think that like, oh, I just don't know. Yeah, I caught a placebo. We eating placebo tonight, boys. What is it? The first thing that comes to mind is duckbill platypus. Duckbill placebo. There you go. Sanjar and the betrayal of his truth. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now I'm not so sure. Recently, I've come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. So it is a tragic thing. Tragic that he is weaker than I'd hoped, that he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathise with tragedy. Should the day come with the metal of our spirits... when the metal of our spirits clash against one another, that empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, and he celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. Man, I really hope that... What I'm hoping I can do is that I can convince Sanjar that going to the board is not a good idea, but also convincing Graham that he needs to have some rules in place. And that they can, like, kind of live... They can coexist. Must be part of the family. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you could get away with that if you said, like, duck-billed placebo with a straight face. And then said, like, yeah, it's the same family. They live in the southern hemisphere, not the northern hemisphere, though. That's the only difference. See, that sounds convincing, right? I don't even know. They're probably in both parts of the hemisphere. But me saying it with that kind of, like, you know, unflinchingness, someone might believe it. Do I have to wear a uniform at game? Reese, I think I have to wear a t-shirt, but I could wear like this over the t-shirt because they're a bit low on uniform at the moment, I believe. Files on the iconoclasts. Personal thoughts regarding Zora. For someone who is so committed to the iconoclast way, I fear that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions more than search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment, a much more powerful power than any pang of an empty gut. Teaching notes. For all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom as being the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories lights their fire anew. A man from Fulbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbing through our pamphlet, he asked me how we can survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a mantis swarm nest, we wear... Oh, okay, sorry, he's going to explain it. When clearing a mantis swarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear the masks until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation's society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable, and though they stifle our spirit just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. Okay, not the worst metaphor then, but still, a bit much. Pretty sure you've described how demagogues preach. What's a demagogue again, Reese? Or a demagogue you? Actually, you know what? That's as much as I joke about like saying stuff wrong, like placebo. That's how I remember to spell certain things. So like placebo would be placebo, like Kate said. It's how I remember to say it, to spell some words. Demicock. I take it you're not a fan, okay? Shifting priorities. Let's see. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I'm happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be something? To return to my duties as editor in a publication, only this time of my own control, and not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. That seemed like incorrect comma usage there to me. I'm not massively good on grammar though. Not anymore. Access files on the universe. Influence drift. When I realised the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I could be the first to recognise the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. Then one day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once lamented that she'd like nothing more than a pet canid. I confess to know very little about animal behaviour, as I am much more concerned with the animal that is mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later Zora reported the strangest thing, stories of a marauder with a canid follower. I don't know if it had been sighted here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless wild imagination. I wondered if she had told other people and if word had spread of the possibility until it wriggled... Sorry, I don't know if I'm reading that right. I wondered if she had told other people and if word had spread of the possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of marauders somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder, mindless husk that it is, could be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for the workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth inches its way into the collective consciousness, I'm confident it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. First thing I hear when I come in here was cock. Hey, it's it must mean it, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to stall time until I can sort something out. It's what the mind wants to hear, Tron. There you go. Finally got that beard sorted out, eh? The beard's been fine. This joke is old, Tron. Like you. Ooh! No, you're right, Tron. Me and Tron share a lot of banter between each other. I know when, like, Tron is giving me shit, that it's never serious. That's the one person I know it's never... Well, no, I know a lot of people it's never serious, but... Nothing wrong with cock. No, not at all, Kate. Like, it is the best apparatus for peeing. Undeniably. The suppression of the truth. No one is going to suppress the truth of the penis being the best peeing apparatus. It is very difficult to face the eternal truth that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness. Can be a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, and so I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes. Creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope. Right, yeah, I agree with some things, and I do like heavily disagree with others with as far as Graham goes. But is it going to let us? Is there more than two options here? Do we have to side with Sanjar, or do we have to side with Graham, or is there like a grey area in the middle? Hopefully, there is the grey area. Blizz has been down for 2 days. Wait, what? 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 WoW's been down for 2 days? Reese, come on. That needs the whole quote. I'm not going to let you put in like fucking like tabloid quotes that are out of context. There needs to be that kind of context to it. The whole sentence. Oh, the whole Blizz client was down. Okay. Out of context is good, but I still like there to be... I like it to be out of context and still sound dumb. Like, that, I think having the, like, best apparatus to pee... Oh, hang on. But I feel like it would still be, like, the good type of out of context with the end of it. It's like, how the fuck did you get into that conversation? Oh man, I am hungry now. I can smell. The Tron is gonna laugh because it's stew night tonight. I can smell the stew, and I am starving. But I'm gonna stream for you guys. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Everyone loves stew. If they don't, they're fucking liars. No, that's I shouldn't be saying that. The person who doesn't try new food. If you don't like stew, it's fine. I'm not gonna lambast you or anything. You're all good. I could rob this place, but I'm not going to. I've got enough stuff. I thought we were talking about roosters. And nothing around the back here. I guess this is the this is where Zora is, maybe. Yep. See if Zora has anything to say in a sec. Current patients: Ezekiel, manti infested. Tried antibioticals, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drip, no effect. Current status no longer with us. Wow, she's not the greatest doctor then. Ronnie, fractured ankle, left. Current status splintered, reset, recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds, chest, arm, right, leg, right. Current status no longer bleeding out, but a couple shells still remain. Recovery unlikely. Milson, acid burns, face, hand left, arm left. Current status, ointments, gauze, a lot of booze. Doctor that gives booze. So these are the three that are still with us then. Come on in, Zora. What are you all about?
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
Who couldn't love themselves some juicy meat? It's true. The more tender, the better. Yeah, I like that emote's great. Okay, it's just a shame that we're limited to so many. Oh, it's not. They're not your ones though. I'd say it's a shame we're limited to so many, like so few emotes as affiliates. So I'd love to have like tons of emotes, but I have to like just genuinely think about what I want. Only the juiciest meat. What is that one? Is that like really buff anime girl? You're just subbed for the emotes. I like yours though. I like your Is that like an OC character that you've created, Kate? I'm sure I've asked you this before, but my memory is like a sponge. It is, yeah. I'm writing down ideas for my my OC. I just need I need someone who can like put those ideas into an actual character. Let's see. It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
You run the triage clinic here?
Yeah. Name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
After meeting that guy, I'm amazed anyone around here still has 4 functioning limbs.
Don't get me wrong. He's got an uncanny ability to harden folks' spirits, and we need that around here.
Do people around here get injured that often?
You joking? It's Monarch. Can't set foot outside without being attacked by a beast or a marauder.
What happened in the ruins?
A mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Talking to me is always urgent. Need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Yeah, see, I like kind of like Zora. I feel like she's got the she sits where I would sit. You said you got people to look after, and you're just like walking out. Liar. Yeah, and I feel like I agree with her right now.
Fuck's sake. I'm gonna lose my lunch.
I thought that might have been something. Right, our character is hungry. Let's get some Raptidon meat in us. Not that kind of meat. Mickey said he wasn't doing commissions anymore. Right, I don't know. The last I heard, he was still looking for commissions, but I know he's not always up for doing drawing, so I'm not sure. I'm with you, Tron. Yeah, definitely. It's a weird way to level up, but I'll take it. Got to decide what perk to get now. Let's see. Area of effect damage received, plasma damage received, melee damage returned as health. Normally, I'd take that in a heartbeat, but I'm not really using melee at all in this playthrough. Revive companions to 25% health. I think I'm going to go for that next. 15-minute cooldown. That should be fine still. 30% damage while under 25% health. I might get that last, but not for now. Next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed crit. See, that would work quite well with We Band of Brothers. Just being able to chain use companion abilities. But yeah, for now, I do want to get Wild Science too. Let me get, I'm going to get Don't Go Dying on me. For the moment. Now I've got to decide where to put the rest of my points now. I think I'm going to go for, like, Persuade. Because I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting some Persuade options that are above my skill level currently. Putting more points into Inspiration is going to be good as well. Or it's Determination I was thinking, wasn't I? Yeah, I was going to put it up to 60 first. Companions get an additional 25% of the Inhaler's healing effect. Let's get that. And then let's put 5 into persuade. And I'll put a couple into hack as well. Yeah, that'll do. No worries, Kate. Thanks for the chat. Enjoyed it. I'll go and have a look at you destroying that dude on Twitter later. What emote ideas do I have? Not emote ideas, Reese, necessarily. I'm kind of I do need to come up with another one though, after the one we added the other day. But yeah, I'd like to get my OC character done to have it as a channel mascot almost. Yeah, that's true. Carrot, yeah, that's true. I could use BTTV. I haven't really looked into that side of things yet. I've got an idea for an original character. So my character's always called Snow in games, and I've kind of got an idea of what they look like usually. But I've kind of thought of making Snow. I mean, it might not be called Snow, but making a channel mascot. Yeah, I'm thinking more of I love animes, obviously, so an anime styled character would be what I'd like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hang on, let's change into that new armor. Which one was it? It's that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Look a bit cooler. Let's modify that. Right, what we got? We got 10 armor rating now. I'll use one of those, sure. What have I got here? Electrocharged surface? A pristine electrocharged surface? How does that work? It's worth more. Is that it? I'll put one of these ones on. I need the highlight range one on. Yeah, let's put that on. And then what should we go for? Melee weapon skills, nope. Tech skills +5. Silver tongue kit. Or hunter kit, ranged weapon skills. I'm going to go for... I'll go for the silver tongue kit. I think that's going to be the most useful there. Cool. It's looking a bit better there. I thought I read that FFC wasn't a thing anymore, Carrot. I could be wrong. I'm sure I saw that recently. But yeah, better Twitch TV is still a thing, obviously.
Might think we could melt this.
Heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun. Have I seen my PSN box lately? My PSN inbox, sorry. I actually got a message today from someone trying to sell me fucking keys or something, or access to an account. Some bullshit. Ooh, examine. Marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had moustaches and hats drawn onto them. This is Huxley's terminal. Stay out. That means you. Oh, okay. We can actually look. Dear Diary. Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a mantiqueen and you're trying to be quiet? So you focus real hard on your breathing, and you can hear your heartbeat, and you think how this Mantiqueen. And you think, how can this Mantiqueen not even hear me? And all of a sudden you have to sneeze, and it reminds you of that time when you coming back with a delivery, and as you were putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that, only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it, Reco something? He says it's your own eternal truth bubbling up to the surface, and the things you remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try and improve. When we meditate, and I mostly remember that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm really reading this so badly, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. Coccyx. Didn't see one from Utron. I actually haven't been on my PlayStation in a couple of weeks. The only reason I saw this one was because it popped up on my phone this morning. These people seem a little nuts. They seem pretty... it seems like a cult, right? A little culty. Zora's really smart, but you know what? Sometimes she can be such a bitch. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders. So I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some supplies instead. While I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity can drop thousands on a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still, mostly she's cool about it and I admire that. Anyway, when I got back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine not getting here fast enough. Graham just said to try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. She's a bit ditzy, old Huxley, isn't she? What have you sent me, Tron? I dread to think. Have you sent it again now? I'm getting beeps on my phone. Wait, what? What does that mean? Ow, that hurt. Fuck. Yeah, what does that mean? Today Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kind of proud. Zora said it was like a promotion for something. Something I found in the wilderness. Oh, fucking hell, my nose is well itchy. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is, and she smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. This will be my last entry. Sorry, diary, you've been a very good listener, but our time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and someone smashed it while I was out. Now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it, and plus he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, sucks sulfur. So it's not even her house. It's got her what do you call it? It's got her diaries in it. Oh, okay, Tron, I know now. Why are you sending me that? I guess so, Reese, yeah. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they've been away from the colony that long, but if she was young enough, she might not know. Let's repair the terminal storage device. Storage capacity increased. Logs prior to the most recent 4 entries are unretrievable, but new entries may now be saved. We'll go and let her know. See if she enjoys that. I better get a save in just in case I accidentally steal something and they all try to shoot me.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
It is pretty
Folks
crazy.
in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Yeah, let's go and talk. We'll go and talk to her and see if she appreciates us fixing that. Milton might not.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
I found your terminal. Fixed it up for you.
What, oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
I like Huxley. What's not to like? She's cool.
May the eternal truth guide you.
Right, time for some more exploring. Yeah, she is Cap. She's a bit like, she just doesn't really know a lot, does she? She's a bit sort of, not dumb. Don't really know what the word for it is, really. Right, I think we'll go and work our way down to Fallbrook now. I'm wondering now that I forgot that I didn't think Amber Heights and Fallbrook would be two separate places for some reason. I'm now wondering if we're going to get 3 major choices on what we can do at the end of this sort of story arc. And I'm intrigued. Right, if we go down there, there's some shit off of here. Let's go and find out what's down there first.
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceships and...
Here they come! Covering you!
That went alright. I see we're starting to get a little bit less XP now. I want to explore over here, so we're going to have to, well, they're going to attack us, aren't they? Yeah.
I got him! How about that? Don't mess with us.
I know that upsets you, Cap, I'm sorry. But at the same time, I need XP. What? Reese? This is pretty much Kata-chan. What? Yo, Deck, what's up, dude? Reese, yeah, thank you, Reese. You're in there, you know. Gotta give my boy Deck a follow. Me and him are the only 2 things keeping England and Scotland from going to war with each other. Oh yeah, Deck. How are you getting on with Bioshock, by the way, dude? I love that game a lot. I love it a lot.
Watch a pro at work.
Whoa! Alright.
I'll keep it down.
Now we need to eat again. Plenty of meat. Yeah, is there any goodies over here? It looks... Oh, that's where Carlotta is. Which quest is that for again? The commuter. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Get extra supplies or high capacity cartridges. I'm going to get food. It's a world in the Warhammer 40k universe, which is pretty much a hostile jungle where humans have to deal with shit since the day they're born. I guess so then. Yeah, it seems like this place is totally inhospitable. These guys are just like fucking super stubborn. They will not leave. I mean, they kind of can't leave either, but trying to make the best of what they've got. We're the pillars of hope, yes. Totally. Get rid of that. Take all of that shite. You beat Bioshock last night? Oh, you managed to get the Game Pass stuff we talked about all sorted, so I have quality content. Good job, man. Yeah, it's a great deal. It's I can't fault Game Pass for £1 a month. When it comes to full price again, maybe not so much, but you know. How did you enjoy BioShock, dude? And are you gonna play the other ones?
Over here.
Oh no, this isn't the where she was. Elroy Booth.
Well, I'll be. You lost too, miss?
Nope, just exploring. Who are you?
Name's Elroy. Elroy Booth. Pleased to meet you. I've been out and about, making deliveries for the Fallbrook folks, and I seem to have gotten myself turned around.
You able to find your way back out?
Oh, sure. I'll get on out of here soon after you do. If it's all the same to you, I'll wait till you're nice and out of sight before heading back. Can't be too careful after all.
Okay.
You go on. I'll see you out in the wilderness.
Is he gonna try and rob us? Or was he just stuck here because of the mega cannid or whatever it was? It's only £1 for the first month. It's like 5 after that, right? No, I think it's like 9 or something. Carrot. It depends. I need to look into it because I'm gonna have to learn it. Obviously, going back to game, but there's normal Game Pass and there's Game Pass Ultimate, and Ultimate is the gold subscription as well. I think that's like $12.99 a month or something for gold and Game Pass. Yeah, I'm going back to game, dude. Yeah, Thursday I'll be back. Annoying people. I'll be annoying people into buying Yakuza. That'll be my life's goal again. So, what games do you want? You want FIFA? No, you want Yakuza. That's what you want. That's definitely what you want. Am I doing Movember, No Nut November, and No Shave November? No. No. I was thinking of doing Movember again, but sort of time recently has kind of got away from me. So yeah, I'm not doing it this year. I might do it next year though. Like properly next year. I'll actually get rid of my goatee as well. I'll do a proper Movember next year. No peace from Yakuza November. I'll just roll it over every month. It's like Yakuza November, Yakuza December, Yakuza January. Really enjoyed the story. I was picking up all the diary entries. Absolutely loved the lore. Do plan to play the others, but I'll probably play some other games in between just to spice it all up. Yeah, I totally with you there, dude. Don't want it to get too... don't want to get fed up of a series you might enjoy, right? Might as well call it No Life November. Oh, what are you being attacked by? Oh, alright.
And we're alive.
Just like walloping some bees to death. Mr. Pickett's journal. Oh, that'd be why they came out of nowhere. This journal details Mr. Pickett's ill-timed trip to Stellar Bay just before the hazard clause went into effect. His attempts to hunt a mantiqueen to bring to Edgewater. So I guess that mantiqueen only attacks you if you've got that quest. Poor Mr. Pickett. He was a bit daft though, going after one of these things. Deck, what are you planning on playing next then? Have you got any plans? Also, Kyle, what are you playing, dude? Or are you kind of flip-flopping between a few games at the moment? Yeah, you need to sign up. If you want to actually do like a donation goal, Kyle, you need to sign up to it. Well, you know, you could always just donate it to them out of your, out of your pocket via donations if you wanted to do it that way. But yeah, you can sign up to a page and do it like officially if you want to as well. Oh, I haven't seen a tree one. I haven't seen that. Is that what they're doing? Every $20 they plant a tree or something? Yeah, that's it, Deck. Yeah, I only stop talking about Yakuza on days that don't end with a Y. Yeah, Y for Yakuza. That's brilliant. I'll credit you once I've got everyone to buy Yakuza. I'll credit you of coming up with that. Blind Mass Effect is your next stop. You're going from the beginning. That's a good series. That is a series everyone needs to play. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Gonna have to do another thing back at the ship. Put some things away. I don't know why I'm hoarding stuff even, but I am. Every $1 they plant a tree. Isn't there a few? I think there's a few things doing that at the moment, isn't there? A few different charities or companies in general. Right, what's over here? Is this Fallbrook? Just installed Blair Witch. It was in the past. I've heard pretty average things about that, but considering it's a freebie off of Game Pass, you can't really go wrong, can you?
Don't mess with us.
Fuck you, Marauders. Get scared. Yeah, he's terrified now. Or was. Now I guess it's the Outer Worlds, Breath of the Wild and Blair Witch. Not too sure which one to play, to be honest. You well, I mean, just play what you fancy. Same as usual, I'd say, dude. Although I feel like you should be getting Breath of the Wild finished, because you've been playing that for fucking ages, haven't you? But yeah, play what you want to play. It's just kind of funny. Someone made a joke about Mr. Beast planting 20 million trees and he organised the whole thing. Oh, really? Not that I'm a huge fan of Mr. Beast or anything, it's just kind of cool. Also, Elon Musk donated 1 million towards it. Hey, dude, more trees can't be a bad thing, right? Trees make me happy. Like, I like them when I can... I don't like being... I wouldn't want to live in a place that didn't have loads of trees, basically. I like trees. I really like it, Deck. It's really good. It's not great as far as the stream goes. It's kind of stream kryptonite almost, but I'm having a good time. Like, streams have been very up and down, is what I mean.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
There's
We're only
Lenora.
halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Go and talk to Lenora, shall we?
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for getting me away from those marauders. Oh, last time I was in the city, Sanjar was singing your praises about a bull something or other. Suppose that warrants a discount. You want to buy something?
Okay. Mr. Beast is awesome. That's actually how I found it. He had it linked in his Instagram. Oh, okay, that's cool. How has he got so much money? Like, where did he get it from? Or is he just like a millionaire? Just is it inheritance? What does he do? It can be a bad thing. Japan has too many trees. What's the problem with too many trees, Reese? Like, actually, like, I'm not bullshitting. I don't know. Sponsorships initially. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Deck. Like, I'm enjoying it. That's kind of all. I know it's not all that matters. I want you guys to be entertained as well, but I also need to be entertained with the game. Right, okay. Video got loads of views. Views equals money and more sponsorships, right. So, see, I don't know how I feel about that, because that's like... I can't... Okay, let's put it this way. Like, I know some people have problems with, like, gaining fame from doing something nice for someone. And part of me is kind of like, that's kind of a shitty reason to do it. But at the end of the day, someone still gets helped. So I can't really moan about it. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of like, I'm in this case especially, it's like he's able to do the nice things because he's getting views out of doing the nice things in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the streamer ones from him, actually. He has given a lot of money out. Let's see, Lenora. You never did tell me how you got captured.
Oh, it's nothing out of the ordinary, really. I was on my way to Fallbrook and got jumped by insane, bloodthirsty cannibals. It happens.
I'm surprised you're so chipper about working out here.
Hey, life's too short to be worried about danger this and careful that. I'd rather just do my job and try and enjoy it.
So, are you an independent merchant, or...?
No, don't be absurd. I'm based out of Stellar Bay, but I cater to our more, trailblazing clientele.
What's she got? What kind of discount we got? A 48% discount? Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to buy anything from her, but... good to know I can buy some cheap mods if I need them. Yeah, the armor's not that great. Bit of food, I guess, but... okie dokie. There are too many trees, especially the same type. It can reduce biodiversity. Main other problem is that trees can block sunlight to the forest floor, thus killing off the undergrowth. Finally, there are certain species that pretty much kill off surrounding plants to establish what is called a devil's garden. Okay. Mo, what's up, dude? I was actually doing the thing as well. Didn't even realise I was doing it. But at the same time, overall, you know, more trees good, less tree bad. I guess, should we go into Fallbrook, or should I explore the rest of the map first? Because there's big sections down here to explore. Nah, we'll go into Fallbrook, because we might be able to pick up some quests to do down there while we're down there in the first place. See if there's anything around the side here. Any goodies? But yeah, more trees good. I'm gonna start getting bummed out soon because all the trees are starting to lose all their leaves. Like, I like the beginning of autumn. There's you know, it looks nice when all the like golden leaves are on the floor, but when the trees are actually bare, I'm just like, this sucks. I hate it.